we have some questions for you. Do you have one? Do you know how it works? Are you making the right choices and how much you save and how it's invested? There is so much to get into.
That's right. Tomorrow's National 401k Day and local financial professional. We love Abby Reed. She's back with us to help us answer those questions. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me back. It's great to be here.
Yes, and with this money background.
Love it. I saw that.
We are really going to get into it here.
Let's do it.
So let's start off with the basics, right? Because there are some people that really don't understand what a 401k is. Let's break it down.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So a 401k is basically a tax-advantaged way to save for retirement, save for our future. It is set up by companies, typically larger companies. Some smaller companies have them too, though. But that is a majority of where Americans are saving and investing for their future. So it's become very, very popular since really the 80s.
Yeah, and maximizing it is something that we're all interested in. What are some of those tips and tricks for maximizing those 401ks?
Yeah, absolutely. That's more important now really than ever. So in the past with our parents and our grandparents, they had what I like to call a three-legged stool for retirement.
Oh, yeah.
So they had Social Security, they had a pension plan, which was essentially their employer paying them for the rest of their life.
That's right.
And then as icing on the cake, they had their personal investments and savings, which includes the 401k. Now that pension plans have really been phased out, our 401k has taken the place of that. So it's put more pressure on those two legs. So we want to focus on really maximizing the 401k that we have. One thing that if you don't take anything else from it is get your match. So a lot of companies, a lot of companies will offer some type of a match, typically 4 to 6%. That's free money, which unless you're going to win the lottery, we don't really have an opportunity to get free money. So at least contribute up to the match. 4 out of 10 Americans are not contributing anything or not getting that full match. So at least starting there and then working your way up is a huge one. Another thing that I like to educate people on is that there are some tax-free options there. So you might have a Roth 401k option. Taxes are set to go back up. It doesn't feel like we're in a low tax rate environment, but we actually are. I know, I feel the same way. So, but we actually are, taxes are set to go back up in 2026. So it might be a good time to pay tax on those contributions now, put that money away for your future, and then in retirement, you don't have to pay tax on it.
Good advice there.
Can I jump in here just for a second about the 6%? I did hear that a lot of accountants encourage you to give the max because there are tax incentives at the end of the year. So is that still correct?
Yes, definitely. So if you want to reduce your taxable income, save taxes this year, you can put up to a certain amount, depending on your age, into the 401k, and that's actually subtracted from your taxable income. So you don't have to pay tax on that now. So you can do one of two things. You can either save taxes now or pay tax now and save taxes later. So it just depends on your situation.
Thank you for sharing that.
That's a good one. Lastly here, of course, there are some people that don't have a 401k, but you still want to save for retirement. Other accounts, other advice for people so that they can make sure that they're still contributing and not, you know, in their 60s and thinking, oh no, I have no money saved.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you don't have access to a 401k, that's okay. There's still options out there. So pretty much all of us can go and open an IRA or a Roth IRA. You can tell I really like Roths.
Yes, that's your thing.
Yes, that is my thing, 100%. I'm a Roth girl. So you can save independently if you maybe work for a small company. If you're a business owner, you can open special accounts for business owners that have higher contribution limits. And then also making sure that you're making smart contributions, you've got them automated, you're tracking it. Those are going to help a lot in the long run. And you're making sure the money is invested. So don't just contribute, actually and make sure it's invested so you don't have lazy money sitting in
account. Yes, you need the money to work for you.
Financial professional Abby Reed, you've really become our professor here. All things money for ATL Live.
I love it. I love hanging out with you guys, and this is my passion, teaching on finance. So I'm glad to be back. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Abby.
We're going to have all that information on ATLLiveshow.com.